my name's James. Now, basically, I set up a fitness game back in 2013, so a while ago now. But at the time when I set it up, it was just kind of, it was just an idea. I was working at a local health club, and I sort of just had it as like a little side project while I was working as a full-time trainer at just a local gym. I then when was it, 2017, I basically just decided, being in the gym, I wanted to venture out and do my own thing after just a long time doing the gym hours, doing the normal, classes for the health club, gym maintenance, all that kind of thing. It just, how it is, you do it for many years and then you feel like it's time to try something else. So 2017 I bought 2016 I bought a little white van. It didn't even have any branding. It was just a white VW Caddy, and I basically just filled it up with equipment and set up a boot camp on a local park. And then I started just building that up, and then it was 2017 where I was like, there's an idea here. Maybe I should look at getting a van that I can actually fold out into more of a gym. So I could put like a rig on the top with pull-up bars. I hang TRXs, rings, all this sort of stuff off the van. And I didn't realise the impact it was actually going to bring, if I'm honest. Like, when I first set it up, I just thought a bigger van and some more ideas to bring to the training, because obviously in the park you're restricted, right? Because it's just you and the outside. So then I started filling it up with kettlebells. I was filling it up with a couple of squat racks that had barbells, and it just started growing really. And that's where I am today. So it was literally just a small van into then a second van, and then now we're running 15 classes a week. All outside. It's just me at the moment. There's no one else involved. I've got like a few sort of freelance yoga teachers that come down and they do yoga classes for our members. But apart from that, it's just me. I used to just roll up at the park, and I had like a small book that I used to sign people in, and I had a small cash box, right? And everyone used to turn up. They'll pay their drop-in fee, and we would train. And then it started getting to the point where it wasn't manageable to keep on top of everyone's sessions. All were starting to say, is there a way that we can do a membership? And I started thinking to myself, how can I do a membership and make sure that everyone's doing like for example, like a pack of 10? How can I keep on top of 25 people, knowing when they've come in and when they haven't trained? So that's when I went to a CrossFit gym around the corner from me in Twickenham, and they were using TeamUp. So I signed up using TeamUp, and I was like, this is so easy, I need to bring this into boot camp. So that's where it went, and if I'm honest, it was probably the best decision, just to keep the business alive really. So as soon as I thought, right, I've got to get, so where I'm sat right now is actually my old shed, and I converted this into like a small studio. So it's now actually like a little gym, right? It used to be just like full of junk, you can imagine. So I was like, right, let me clear this shed out. I'm going to, I've matted the floor. I've thrown in a few bits of kit. I got my camera set up. And then I was like, right, how does this work with TeamUp? And then TeamUp then sent through a load of information about how it's going to be integrated with Zoom, which, if I'm honest, the way it works, when people book in, they get their email sent through with the link, and then I've just got to be waiting in my setup to let everyone into the meeting. It was such a smooth transition. I didn't ever find I had many teething problems with it. It was amazing how easy it was for customers just to basically carry on doing what they were doing. but just getting a different way of entering into the session. My best pal, he's now he's actually got a coaching company, and he was like, how do I do my booking? So I told him all about TeamUp, and now he's actually set up with you guys about I think it must have been about 6 months ago now. So he's now running all his bookings through you guys. So yeah, now I mean I would recommend TeamUp definitely. You know what? I was gutted. So you're meant to pass the referral code. I told him about it, but he didn't use it.